Hey guys, I am at Phoenix Recording Studios again, my hometown in Staten Island. I'm so happy to be here. This is the Hello podcast. I'm so happy that we're doing another one. And I am with my best friend over here, Michael David. We're going to introduce him. He's been a big staple in my life for a long time. And I love him. He's just great vibes. So I can't wait for you guys to just get to know him.
I love you.
I love you
How
too.
are you?
I've been going through it.
I know,
Yeah.
and you always have been going through it in front
Yeah.
of the world.
Yep.
And I don't know, that's not everybody gets to say that. So,
Ugh, it's been a lot of years.
yeah,
Mhm.
like you said that you started the show back in what, 2009? You were,
2009.
yeah, that. So, I, I mean, obviously, everything that's going on right now, I just think that everybody, just wants to ask, how are you doing?
It's been hard. Lately it's been kind of one of the worst experiences of my life. Well, actually one of the worst experiences of my life, or is it the worst experience of my life? I think it's the worst. Um, and I didn't expect it to turn out the way it is right now. It's like a ping pong ball.
Yeah,
1 minute it's good, 1 minute's bad. 1 minute it's like I'm trying to all right, this person's just the way they are and they're never going to change and they're set in their own ways. But it's like, I got to learn. I'm starting to learn. I'm trying to start to learn to not accept certain behaviors
yeah,
from people.
yeah.
And I need to put boundaries up. And when I do that, though, I realize that people, they get mad at me and they want to like take me down or like they want to I'm going to sue you or like some bullshit. And it's been, like, rough.
Well, you are just somebody who is so open. I always tell people that the kind of person that Angelina is that when you're at a party, this was us. We were at like a boutique opening or something like years ago at this point, and there was food or whatever, and I was sitting like near the food, but we were like chatting as you were up, and I always tell people Angelina's the kind of person that will make you a plate before herself,
Yes.
and that is you know just our experience. You have always just been so kind, so real, and I don't know, like I just feel like that's why we've always connected.
Thank you, because a
Yeah.
lot of people think otherwise. So I'm happy that you're saying that and, like, we can show this to the world because everyone thinks I'm this, like, villain. Not everybody. It's changed.
Hmm.
It's actually, like, 180'd a little bit,
Yeah.
but, like, I still see some hate, which I'm gonna get hate regardless because reality TV, what else?
I mean, the platform's huge.
It's a
Not
huge
everybody's gonna
platform,
love you.
like
Yeah.
like Bravo,
Yeah.
like the Housewives get a lot of hate as well.
Hmm.
You gotta expect it, but then when the episodes are airing, it's like, "Wait, like, what the f?" Like, you know what I mean? So it's
Hmm.
hard. It's like a ping pong ball, like I said before. That's another ping pong ball. It's like every episode's different. People are gonna love you, hate you 1 minute, but then the next week it might be great, and then it might be you gotta expect that, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm so authentic. I try to be as much as I can. Lately, I've noticed that I'm trying to withhold a lot of stuff about myself with this show.
Well, is it withholding or is it
Not
just being patient and figuring out like when you're deciding to air it out?
That's a better way to put it,
Because I
actually.
just think that
That's
obviously,
what it is.
yeah, back in the day, I mean, I'm sure you guys as a whole cast didn't realize the reach that the show had. I mean, I'm sure you realized, because everybody would come up to you and be
Yeah.
like, dirty little hamster or whatever they wanted
Oh,
to
they still
say.
say it's this day. I'm like, whatever, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, you own it,
I own
but,
it. It doesn't matter.
you know, to put yourself out there on such a large scale and be so authentic without having to reveal the already hard information that you keep inside, like that's tough.
So tough.
So, I mean, listen, the new show has been back for 7 seasons now, and
Yeah.
you have surpassed the original series.
Imagine.
I mean, well, you came back, so it's very easy to imagine.
But then people also remember the Jersey Shore, like the regular one, so
Oh
much.
yeah, how could you not?
But no, I know that. But I'm trying to say like they're like you're not an original. I'm like yeah, because I left. Like no, I am an original.
Well, you were relevant throughout the whole series, even when you weren't on it.
I was like real.
Yeah,
I was still out there. I was doing club appearances. Like you don't even.
yeah.
I was making bank from that shit.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, they would
I
still
don't
bring you
care.
up. They would still bring you up
They
occasionally
brought
on
me
the
up all the
show.
time.
Yeah, and then
I loved it.
there was one time where you were at the club that they were filming at. I think it was like season 3 or
Oh, I
4.
showed up there on purpose, by the way,
You
guys.
did. Okay, wait, tell
I
we have to hear
wanted.
more about this.
Oh, okay. So to be real, like,
Yes.
because I'm always gonna be real here.
Yes.
This is my safe haven. Um, I was like, oh, they're gonna be at Merge tonight. Oh, hell to the motherfucker! Yeah, let's do it. And I showed up.
What was your intention in going? Did you hope that you would make amends then and be welcomed back? Or did you just want to go and like try to change the narrative after the way
No,
that
I
things
actually
ended?
wish the first one that you just said that I
Yeah.
was going to be welcomed back. And actually, there's a producer Pam. She doesn't work on our show anymore. Love her to death. She was like, "I want you to sign a release," and I was like, "No, like I don't want to sign a release because I want to be on the show." Like,
Mm.
but Dina was already there at that
Hmm.
point, and I saw Mike, I saw Paulie, I saw Vinny. Their mouths dropped to the floor like they saw a ghost. I was like, "Hi."
I mean, things ended pretty badly.
I know, especially
So,
between Mike and I.
yeah, I mean, I was just rewatching recently because obviously we were going to do this, and I was just like, this was toxic.
There
It
was
was sad though
some,
because seeing
yeah,
where you are now,
yeah.
it's very nice. And obviously Mike has had such an amazing journey and he's come so
He's got a
far.
book out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's doing
shout out to
amazing.
him.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike.
But I'm sure even he looks back at that and is like, damn, I would never talk to a woman this way now.
I don't think any of us would talk to each other the way it was years ago. Like that's like so like
You were
you
kids.
can't even do that anymore. Like you can't
Yeah.
like half of the show cancel. Like no, you can't do that.
Well, even, one thing to your point about how things wouldn't be that way now,
Yeah.
like obviously the physical altercation that you had with Nicole.
Mm.
How, and listen,
They didn't even
like,
air the real version of it. It was like cut up, and I was like,
really?
and they haven't extended the actual version on somewhere. Like, and I'm like, why are they airing it to make it look like whatever?
Well, for me, it's
Like what
like
the fuck?
back to what you were saying, like you couldn't do what you did back then now. Like nobody was helping you guys. The production company, love you guys, amazing job, amazing
We weren't.
show.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to talk to them.
But
Yeah.
like they just let you guys beat each other up, which is great TV, like
Great
thanks.
TV, Sally Ann.
But now it's like especially when you watch Bravo and the Housewives, anytime there's a physical altercation, they immediately get
I
involved.
know. I know.
So
Yep.
I don't know. I mean,
That
just
lasted, by the way, that fight was not a 2-minute fight. They
oh, you were
made it look,
pulling each other's hair.
it was literally like 30 minutes. It kept
Really?
going and going. They didn't air the it would have been the whole episode.
I wonder if it would have made them look worse to show that it was that long.
It was long.
Well, that's sad.
And there's a clip out, there's a version of it on I think YouTube and people
Yeah.
watch it. They're like, "Wait, the extended version, like the actual version is like on YouTube." It was a long them moving tables. I'm like, "What are you guys doing? Like stop it already." Like there was security there, but um it
Where
was just
I didn't see them. No one really could see
the
them in that
security guy
moment.
actually like I actually went to a hotel. Nobody knows this, but right after that I left. I waited for them to come home. I was coherent. I was not drunk. I was drinking water.
Well, because you were gonna like tell them you were leaving.
It was either I left without saying goodbye or I had two options. Either leave and never speak to him again and not get my closure or not I didn't get closure anyway, but it was like, all right, you could do that and then just leave and then like the narrative is going to be told for you or
Mm.
you could wait for them to come home and then you could figure it out. I'm like, I'll wait. But
Ooh.
I was drinking water and they were all, intoxicated, which I would have been too. And she came home with a guy that I was talking to like
Yeah.
like prior and I'm like,
Yeah.
"What the are you doing here, Alex?" Like his name was Alex, I think or some
Hmm.
shit. What a dick. Like that's a clout chaser,
Well,
okay?
because he obviously knew it's like, oh, okay, it didn't work out
Like
with one cast member. I'm gonna try to flip to
we
another.
were still talking though. That's why I got so
Yeah.
pissed. I'm like, "Are you serious? What the fuck are you doing?" So like
Yeah.
that pissed me off. And then she was like, go with her." And then like I was like, "Okay." And then it just happened. But like I said, I was coherent. I remember it
Yeah.
all like it was yesterday. And I never wanted to fight Nicole. I love Nicole.
You two, can I just say, it's so sweet seeing how you guys changed the relationship
Thank
in Family
God.
Vacation
I
because you
know.
two really are
That's my drinking partner.
Yeah.
My drinking partner, Nicole.
Yeah.
We're the dirty stayouts.
Yeah.
We are the dirty stayouts. Me, her, and Dina and Buckets. Chris Buckner. We love to stay out and like that's our name. Like we're the ones that party the most and everyone else goes to bed and we're out there until 4 in the morning and the producer's like, you gotta go home. I was just in Vegas. I was like, no. They're like pulling me out of the club. I'm like, don't pull me out.
No, you really stay until close because
I
like
want to.
I tell people I'm like we were hanging out for your birthday one year.
Oh my
I
God.
don't
What a show.
That was a lot.
Can you
Yeah.
can you tell that story, please?
Okay.
I don't give a
So
fuck if you do.
well, I honestly like I think my side of the story is like hysterical because I was just an idiot. I was
You were
freshly
not an idiot.
No, well, I was
You,
an
you
idiot.
had a mishap.
I had a mishap. I was
It
freshly
is what it
21
is.
and
That's right.
yes, freshly
Holy shit.
21. I was, going out. It's not like I hadn't gone out before, but I show up to freaking Lavo
With
with,
shorts on?
with shorts on. Like
Oh my
I'm
God.
just,
Who does that?
yeah, and
What a poor
it
soul.
was embarrassing to say the least,
I love you.
but I don't know who it was. Someone we were with went to H&M with me. I
Was it-
got
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know who it was, but I ended up getting pants, coming back, and then I still have videos from that night. It was insane. We didn't leave until 5.
Wait, you mean you left when I left?
Oh, I left when you left.
I
And
was
I
trashed as fuck.
and no. And also there was a lot of like stuff happening
What
with
was
people that
happening?
were there. Well, it's
You
hard
could just
just because
don't. You don't have to name names.
yes. So someone that you had a very, 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 very bad falling out with a couple months later, was kind of like stirring the pot, talking with your friends just about not even anything deep.
Who?
Just
Oh,
uh,
don't say the name. Actually,
yeah.
was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the one, the keyer of my car.
Yes.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Yes.
Bride. She was one of my bridesmaids at my wedding.
Yeah.
That was like really disgusting.
Well, it was just a switch. I don't think anybody expected that. But
Should
anyway, there
never.
was just a lot happening. By the end of the night, we were all really drunk and you just were like not
Trashed.
yeah, and just got an
Inc-
Uber, didn't care how much it was, just like got the hell home, like
Incoherent.
and then I lived on Long Island at the time too, and I didn't get back until like 7.
How the fuck did you get home?
I took the train, girl.
You took the train home?
Oh my God,
What the?
I know. I was just
Why
sitting
didn't
there.
you just act like I would have just got you an Uber?
I'm not that way. I'm
But
not
I
a
didn't.
user.
You're my friend. Like
I know, but I'm not a user.
it's not about that. It would have been like, don't fuck on a train. That's scary in the middle of the night.
It's fine.
And at that point, you were not wearing shorts anymore. What happened to your shorts?
I think I tossed them.
Did you throw them out?
I think I threw them out.
Didn't you get alcohol on them? You
But
did.
there was a pregame. There was we
You got
did something
alcohol on your
'cause
f***ing shorts.
you were yes because okay, I'm remembering it now.
I remember that.
There was like I think we got sushi at this like restaurant before.
Oh, and then she gave me this beautiful Chanel cake.
Oh my God! And did you eat it? I don't even think
I didn't eat that shit.
it looked great though. You took pictures. That's fine. You tagged.
I did
This-
enough.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, you were good.
I
Yeah.
didn't really think it was eatable. Edible?
Edible.
Edible. Eatable. I just said eatable.
It's okay.
Did I just say that?
A lot of people say that.
It's eatable. I just made a word.
There you go.
It's going to be in the dictionary,
The
guys.
Ange dictionary.
Yeah.
Right
Mhm.
there. I can't even know how we got on this
Eatable.
tangent. I can't remember how we got on this tangent, but basically just Ange
rest
is
of it.
somebody that likes to go out all the time. She's authentic. We met because so I was a really, really big fan of Jersey Shore back in the day.
Mm.
And it was before Family Vacation aired, and it came out that you were basically on it. Like it was leaked, kind of.
The Jersey Shore family vacation.
Yeah, like that first
That I
filming,
was
like
coming
when you went
back.
to Miami. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think at one point you kind of accepted that it leaked, and then you started just like kind of posting. This
I
was
was
back,
like, yay,
yeah,
it
and like
leaks. Fuck, I
your
didn't do
account had like nothing. Like you had
it.
like
5,000 followers.
yeah, and we kind of connected right then and there, and I like had reached out, and I can't remember how old I was at the time, but I just like sent you a message being like, "Oh my God, the show's gonna be so good," and then
I
you
remember that.
answered,
I
yeah,
remember that.
and we kind of just kept the communication going, and then we met up one night at Buca de Beppo.
In Long Island.
Not on Long Island.
No,
It
no,
was
no.
in Times Square.
Times Square.
Yeah, and
Was that Christmas time?
I want to say it was the warmer weather. You were in.
Why were we there?
I don't know. Maybe you were just like doing a promotion or
Oh
something. I
God,
don't know.
I know with who. Don't even name the name.
Okay, yeah, but you were obviously there with Chris at the time. I met
Okay.
Chris, really nice, and I think I just went to like say hi, right? Like I went to school at FIT in New York City, so like I was around,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to say hi, get a selfie or whatever, and then leave you be. But you invited me to dinner.
That's nice.
Yes, it's
I
nice. Like
remember
it was
that.
just cute, and like we sat, we were just
Did Chris
drinking,
get
having
mad?
fun. No, Chris,
Oh, he was good. He was good.
I gotta say, in my time with Chris, he was always so nice to me. Uh, anytime I would see him again, he would like remember me and like
Okay.
just be
That's
kind.
nice.
Yes.
No, he has a good he's got his good moments.
Yeah. That night of your birthday, there was
That's
a
what I
lot
wanted to
happening.
get to at one
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
What the happened?
I
You
don't
just saw screaming?
Uh, going into the club, I think that it was because obviously maybe he was just very protective of you because that was
Okay.
when everything was like really blowing up again. Everybody was trying to get there with like 15
Someone
seconds with
touched me,
you.
like my ass?
No, I just think that
Because
there was a
that's like,
miscommunication when we were going into the club or something, and like maybe they didn't realize who you were at
oh my
first.
God.
Yeah, it just didn't.
And then it just set
It
the
set the tone.
that's the worst when it sets the tone for the night. Then the night's like ruined
Yeah,
for me at least.
yeah.
Then it just lingers the whole night.
Listen, it was still an iconic night.
Did it linger for me?
Yeah, love
Like,
you. I mean,
dude.
but I don't blame
But
you.
see, I got to get over that type of shit. For me, I got to stop letting things bother me and letting it fester.
Yeah,
That's one thing I'm going to learn in therapy. And I'm letting everyone know I'm going to therapy. I'm starting it on Monday. I think therapy is going to be a great thing for me. Um, I think therapy is amazing. And honestly, I think a lot of people, if you feel like you want to go, I think a lot of people frown upon it. But if you need it, you need it. So I'm saying I want to go.
yeah. I've been going for 8 years.
Oh, that's so nice.
Love it, and it doesn't feel like therapy or like you need
Yeah,
therapy. You are going to reconnect with someone that you trust,
it's
someone that's
awesome.
not involved in your life,
Mhm.
even a little bit.
Non-biased
Sometimes
non-biased person.
exactly. Sometimes I wish my therapist like I could invite her or she could like follow me on social so she could see like everything that I'm doing, but then it changes the whole point of
Yeah,
it,
then it's too like intimate. Like
Exactly. So, yeah, it's so valuable.
I
And
got to stop letting things like fester, linger. I just got to get over things like something like that. For example, it's funny that you like brought this up like or like it's good that you brought this up because I should just let things go
mhm,
in certain things. But if it's really something that I strongly believe in that I can't let it go, that wasn't supposed to happen, then I'm not like that. I got to learn my bound, like the way I got to teach people to treat me.
it's hard. Listen, I
Yep.
mean, every instinct is everything. You
Yep.
want to tell the person to go themselves. You want to
Exactly.
tell everybody that they're, a piece and like all these terrible things,
Mhm.
but
Yep.
you realize that it's all going to come back to you for better or for worse,
100%.
you know? Um,
That's
but
right. That night, man.
yeah, that was a
I'm
crazy night.
laughing
And
about
that
that now.
honestly was one of I think that might have been the last time I saw you before COVID hit.
Holy shit, that's right.
Yeah. And then obviously, we kept in touch throughout the whole thing. It's
But
just
it
like,
was just such a mess for me after that.
I know.
I mean, I went through hell.
Yeah. And you were still filming.
I know. Through
That's,
it all. And then I
yeah.
had to rewatch it while it was like after filming that
And can I just say, though, that your cast and your show has such a quick turnaround for where,
lately.
yeah. Like, I
Mhm.
remember, like, when I was airing again, I'm just like, damn, they're back again. Like, I was just like,
Yeah,
it's a quick turnaround. I
it's
haven't really
been.
seen that in a long time.
Yeah, it's a lot right now. It's a lot, but I love it. I mean, I would never want to change my job for anything. I sometimes I say like I don't want to be famous, but then I'm like, no, I like what I do for a living. So like I take it back.
Well,
And
also, you, not that you gave up and left, but you know what it's like to regret leaving.
correct.
So
Two
now you're
times.
kind of just more embracing it,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah, and having a regular job and
Yeah.
being an EMT, I'll get into that down the road.
Mhm.
But like, yeah, it definitely. put me in a humble position. And it definitely showed me, real life. And, this job is a good job. It's
And
got it
it's a job, people out there, reality TV, putting yourself out there in front of a camera, in front of the lights, having to work a certain amount of hours, long hours, by the way.
long hours.
It's a job. It really is a job.
The problem with me too is I don't look at it as a job. I look at it as like, oh, well, like I get so like that person like was not like, and I'm like, I'm too emotional. My sign, I really believe in astrology. You know this about me.
Yes,
What's your sign again?
I am a Taurus.
Oh, you're the bull.
Hmm.
You are a bull.
And I care a lot.
You do care a lot. Um, but you also are very resilient
Yeah, you gotta be.
when you need to be,
You
like when you have
gotta
to be.
be.
With me, I realized after this last 3 years,
Tell everybody what sign you are, by the way.
oh, I'm a Cancer. So
Hmm.
I am the most emotional and the most like the one that like takes everything to heart and like that's why I think I am the way I am. Like instead of saying like I might have this like big wall up and it's like yeah, but like in reality, I go home and cry. And I don't think people because I don't I feel like maybe I don't want to show people that because I'm like embarrassed, but I think therapy will maybe help me be more vulnerable and maybe she'll teach me that.
A second opinion
A second opinion.
that isn't biased, that
Exactly.
isn't like family or
Mhm.
a friend or somebody that's going to tell you something just to make you happy or somebody that's going to tell you something to piss you off.
Exactly.
Yeah, got to keep us posted on that.
What's up, guys? Hope you are loving Hello. I just wanted to pop in really quick because I always get so many messages from you guys about Cameo. You guys want me to make you a short video wishing somebody well, motivational advice, quick idea, even like an anniversary, whatever the hell you guys want. If you guys want me to tell somebody you love them or maybe like you want to propose to somebody, I'll say it for you. Like I'll say whatever you guys want. I like to connect with my Angelina army because you guys are really the ones that keep me going. I love you guys so much. You guys really rally for me, and I see it. I love you guys, really. You're the ones that keep me going, and you guys are the reasons why I'm still in the show. Head over to cameo.com/AngelinaMTV to book again. That's cameo.com/AngelinaMTV. Cannot wait to connect with you guys. I love you guys.
How does it feel that we're here
This
doing a
is great. Like
podcast?
I've been saying I wanted to do this for so long, and like it's coming to life. Like it has come to life.
Yeah.
So when you manifest something, that's another thing. I'm really strong on that right now. Manifestation is real. And I want people to know out there, like, if you manifest something so much and you really like, you have to actually believe that you have it already.
Hmm.
Do you do that?
Well,
No, you have to do it.
I know I have to do it, and I guess I did it when I had messaged you about doing the Hello
Oh, yeah,
podcast.
that's right. So you
Yeah.
did manifest it.
I guess so. Like the way that I'm more of like spontaneous manifestation and hope
I
for the
like that.
best because you know that I've like obviously had a relationship with the Kardashians.
Hmm.
I work with,
They love you.
I, and I'm so grateful for that. By the way, they are so good to their
You're so
fans.
nice.
I don't know. I'm just real. I'm just
A
real.
lot of
That's
celebrities, Lady Gaga loves you.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think that she knows me necessarily to the degree that I would like, but maybe one day. But
Maybe one, listen,
yeah, she's hard. Listen, and the poor thing has gone through it. Her fans, I love all of you little monsters. I'm one of you. Pause up, but you guys are crazy.
why, what do they do?
They're just harsh.
Oh, fuck.
Harsh.
Poor
Harsh,
fucking
harsh,
thing. I know how
harsh is
that
the
is.
word.
Like when I used to be on the other side of things back in the day,
Yeah.
that was harsh. That was hard. I used to have ice thrown at me at clubs. I would have like one time I'll never did I ever tell you the story? I did a club appearance
Okay.
and everybody had like it was like bring your own mug night or whatever. This guy brought his own mug, but it was huge. It was like the size of my body. And
Yikes.
he was like the bouncers were there and I was getting paid to be there, but I was taking pictures with everybody that was standing in line to take a picture with me. And this guy comes over and he has a huge mug of beer. Never forget this shit. And he takes the picture with me and right after he goes, fuck whore, and he throws the whole beer right on top of my head. I'm like, so crying, wants to like beat the fuck out of it. Like
Good.
I don't know, throw him on the street.
Good.
I was in tears.
And that just
That was
shows,
terrible.
and that just shows though the impact that
Bad.
television has,
Can you believe that? You
especially
fucking
bad,
whore.
yeah, a bad edit, to where a grown man
My God.
would. It's one thing like getting flour and like being like a PETA activist or something and like throwing flour on
That's
somebody that wears
different.
fur, but like beer on a woman
I
at an
stunk in the
appearance.
car ride home. I was like crying.
How embarrassing could that
It
have
was
been?
embarrassing as fuck. I
Yeah.
was like drenched and like it wasn't just a small like bit of beer. It was like his whole mug was filled and he just like went up there to do that. I had like bottles thrown at me. I've had ice thrown at me. Literally people have like told me I hope you die and get cancer. Like that was my back in the day. I had to deal with that. Social media was because I didn't really have Instagram right away like the rest of the cast, but once I did, that was some hard pill to swallow. Let me tell you, that was hard to read. Thank God I'm now on the other side of things where I'm not reading that as much,
Yeah.
and I'm loving that. Because I think now coming back, I've grown up. Like I said, I've went back on the streets, became an EMT, helped people for a living, saved lives for a living. I wanted to really do that. I made it happen. I went to a 5-month paramilitary academy.
Yeah, like you helped people.
I literally saved lives. I like delivered babies. Like I like did
Well,
that.
no, but that's good to know because
Yeah.
especially like friend wise, I'm calling you.
Oh, I'm CPR certified.
I'm
So like
literally calling you.
really,
But
let me know. God
that,
forbid. I never want to
oh yeah, no, God forbid.
never.
God forbid. Cheers to that, God
Cheers
forbid.
to yeah.
Yeah.
We're all healthy over here.
Mm-hmm. But how does it feel to be in this kind of space? Just kind of
This is
talking.
nice. This
Yeah.
is nice. I don't have anybody. I feel like I'm not being judged right now.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to go out there and it's going to go to all the fans that love me or hate me. But I think they're going to see a different side of me. You know, they are seeing a different side of me now on the show, but I don't think like I don't think like full force.
The tide has definitely turned though.
It's turned though, which I love.
Yes. I think obviously the platform is even bigger now
Yeah.
that social media is a whole factor. Like I saw last night on YouTube, like Angelina's most iconic moments
I
or
love
whatever,
that. MTV does that.
Yeah,
I'm
like
like, I
it's
love you guys.
yeah,
The social team does that.
yeah, they're
Mhm.
they're good.
They're so good at editing that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you guys got it right. Like, it's like every moment. It's like,
It's a lot. You've
no,
had a
it's.
lot of moments out there.
Can you believe I've been on TV for, even though there was a hiatus,
Still counts.
15 years? Because I did
It's crazy.
couples therapy on VH1. Remember that show?
Yes, yes.
With
Remember you did the tattoo show too, or Ink Master, right? Was that
yeah,
what it
and
was where
yeah,
you
and then
got the tattoo?
yep, I still have it by the
You
way.
do?
I
Okay.
still have it. And then I went on Tattoo Far.
Yes.
I went on All Star Shore.
Yes.
So I've been like, and I'm thinking like I'm gonna get on something else soon.
Ooh, fingers
Hopefully,
crossed.
I just did like an interview,
Wow.
something big.
How is that like when you get an email like that? Because I feel like sometimes like I would just think that it's like spam
Fake.
or fake. Like is there like a way of knowing like
Uh, you got to look at first of all. I check the email, and
yeah.
if it's from like you could just tell. I don't know, from all these years of being on TV, like I could tell,
Hmm.
and I do check the email right away. I have gotten some bull ones. I'm like, you fuck idiot,
Well, I always say to people, I'm like,
like you
they're
asshole.
not addressing it to your name. They're addressing it to your social handle. Like
I
that right
know,
there is the
yeah,
biggest teller.
but the email ones are like legit. Those are like usually legit. But the ones on Instagram, it's like, I don't really trust that.
Well, your email isn't really public either. So it's like a word
Well, I put it on my bio sometimes and then I take it off.
because I'm sure it gets flooded.
It's so flooded that I have to buy space now
Oh,
in order
really?
to keep it. It's it's terrible. I don't know what to do. I don't. What am I
You
going to
need
sit there?
somebody to delete
Do you know
stuff.
how many hours it's going to take to delete
Yeah.
that? It's going to take hours. There's like 680,000 emails, and at most, like some of them are like Adidas and like I don't want to say like these names, but like different clothing lines, and like I'm
Yeah.
like, what the did I sign up for? I'm like
Yep.
unsubscribe, please.
PSA, unsubscribe immediately. Just if you see an email and you're like, oh, I'll get to it later, you're not going to get to it later. You
Just
just
unsubscribe.
you're
It's so
not going to get to it
annoying.
later. My AOL AOL, by the way.
I have AOL.
Oh, do you?
I
Oh
still
my
have an
God.
AOL one.
Okay, well, we're a rare few.
I have a Gmail too, but the
Yeah.
AOL one is not as flooded.
Oh, my AOL is way more
How
fun.
the
It's like
you get
68,000 because that used to be my everything email.
because of MySpace?
No, just because
Remember
whenever
MySpace?
I wasn't really.
Oh, that's right. You were younger,
I know I don't like to age myself. I'm
but
25.
you're so young. Oh my god, I
I
could be your
know.
mom. No,
It's
I'm kidding. I'm
scary to
not old
think,
like that.
but what's scary to think is like how you guys were on the OG show like younger than what I am now. Like you were 21, right?
I was 20. I think I just turned 22,
That's insane.
actually. Yeah, because my birthday's in the summer, so I
Yep.
just turned 22.
That's insane. Like just
No
thinking
wonder why I
about
was such a crazy lunatic. I still am in a good way. But when you're at that age, you are still learning, but you're so mature.
thank you. I
I
mean,
was not. I was not
well, you
like
guys were cast for a reason, right? Let's be real.
because I'm a lunatic.
Well, all
Sally
of
Ann Solzano
you,
did a good job.
yes, Sally Ann Salzano, amazing job.
I was a
And
lunatic. I still am,
yeah, and
but in a good way.
yeah,
Cheers.
cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to
Am
that.
I saying a lot?
We were originally, guys, just to preface, we were going to say, let's drink every time we say. And I haven't been checking every time we've said
Have we said a lot?
If we've said bear with us.
We should just be trash right now for you guys.
Yeah.
Fuck me. I'm an idiot. Wait, we should really try to ask them if we've said a million, like a million times.
On social, we'll do a poll on Instagram. Let us know how many times do we say
Oh no.
and we'll
I
try
don't
our
really want to
best.
know.
And it's so funny because I co-host Leave It on the Dance Floor with Abby Lee Miller.
Yeah.
That's her podcast.
I like her.
Because you know something, I just find it so funny that I happen to be friends with both of you because I feel like you both have similar.
She's misunderstood like I am.
Yeah, like
In a way,
she
like
really is a tough cookie. She
she's a tough
loves
exterior.
what she
Yeah.
does. She has been in the business. She's had kids in over 30 Broadway
It's
shows.
crazy.
Over 30
That's
Broadway
such a big
shows.
thing. Like,
And that was before the show. I mean, now it's definitely gone up since that, but she gets the bad reality edit too. And obviously it's different because there's children involved. Totally understand. But everybody has a tough coach, right? I mean, I did
obviously,
sports.
it's pushing them to
Exactly.
be the best.
Might be hard to believe. I was in sports at one time.
I was too.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's not really me.
What did you do?
I did basketball and
You played
baseball.
basketball?
Well, yeah, I'm like 6'3", so like everybody's like, "Oh, you gotta be basketball. You're so good." And I'm like, "I'm gay,
Was
but
your
I'm not telling you yet." Like,
Aw.
yeah, I was young, but everybody has a tough coach.
Yes.
So that's
I've always had one.
exactly. And
I
I
played
think,
softball for 7 years, so
oh, really? My
yeah.
sister did too. And
Tough coach.
yes, and I just think maybe it's the East Coast. I don't know, but like I never really found that kind of persona that problematic, at least at the time. That was 2011.
That's
Things were
right.
different back then.
I know.
So anyway,
The show's not on anymore for her, right?
no, right now she is shooting a couple other stuff that she has in the works, which is very exciting.
That's nice. She
Obviously,
deserves that.
she does. And we have Leave It on the Dance Floor that goes every Tuesday. We're definitely going to get you guys hooked up.
I
She's
want
going to be
her to
on
come on
Hello.
this. I want to go on hers.
Yes,
So.
you guys are definitely going to get together soon. And she has a lot of nice things to say about you. We've spoken
Oh,
about
I
you
like
before.
that. I have a lot of
And
nice stuff to say about her. I
well,
think she's very misunderstood like me. And like we
yes.
yeah, I definitely feel that. It's weird because like I have psychic abilities. I know a lot of people know that
Mhm.
about me. My grandmother does. She our whole family does, but mine has been very heightened lately.
Yeah.
And I feel that I just felt something about Abby really quick. It's just very weird.
What did you feel? You can
Whoa,
say it.
that she's been like having a hard time with this,
With
with like people going at her. Like,
oh my God. I
but like
mean,
much more
forever.
lately right now though.
Well, it's the whole world that we live in today's world.
Yeah,
You
and
say,
she doesn't know how to deal with it.
well, I gotta say,
She
she
like
is strong.
is
She
she?
is strong.
I admire that.
She had cancer.
Oh,
She was diagnosed with cancer right after she served prison time because of things that ended up happening because of being on a reality show. We get
yeah, you
into
could go to
that.
jail for being on a reality show. By the way, if you give up too much shit,
Yeah, and
you could yourself.
It's sad because it's like
Jesus.
everybody thinks that you're just making excuses and stuff. And I'm sure Mike,
They want to make an example out of you.
yeah, and I'm sure Mike can definitely attest to that too.
Teresa.
Teresa, yes, absolutely.
Half the people out there that owe money to like everything, like, it's like they're not going to jail.
Well, also it's like you have to remember, and I'm sure you realize this, obviously when you're making large amounts of money from being on television, you're, at least in my situation, I can't imagine managing where all of that is going. And unfortunately, with people like Abby, she trusts, and listen, it
It's
was
too
kind of
much.
like
It's a
similar,
lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
similar situation to
Yep.
me and you,
You
where like
trust.
you trusted me right away and we
Mm-hmm.
clicked and all was good, but you can't do that with everybody.
Because then
And
you got that one person that you trust, and it's like they fuck you,
exactly.
and that
So,
probably happened to her,
yep,
right?
that's exactly what happened to her with
That's
somebody
sad.
also that may have been on the same show as her.
I don't want to meet him.
Um,
Poor thing.
Yeah. So anyway, she is strong. She's an advocate now for the disabled community, which is
Oh,
amazing.
that's
It's well,
nice.
it's sad, obviously no one wants to pursue being an advocate being in a wheelchair, but now
Oh,
you have to think about what we can do with this, right? And she constantly goes out there and posts when hotels aren't accessible and, just
and then tries to make it accessible for people.
tries to just put it out in the world like, hey, we're people too,
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
So that's just what I
She's
really love
she's
about her.
taking a like a kind of a like a thing that is sort of like, it's fucked up,
Hmm.
and she's making it into a good thing.
Exactly.
So she's like looking at the positive of it,
Exactly.
which I really like.
Yeah. So I'm definitely excited to get her on Hello. It's gonna be fun.
I would love to meet her. Like I
Yeah.
I actually used to watch it, and I used to be like, "Damn, I want to fucking be like her." Like I want,
Really?
cuz like not yelling at kids, but like
Yeah.
I didn't like, whatever. It is what it is. Like she was a coach. Like she was a coach. Like, but she just sitting, she was like the woman that had no given.
Mm-hmm.
Not about the kids. Take the kids out of it. We're going to take the kids out of it. Do not put kids in this at all. We're not saying kids. But just like her persona, like I was just like, damn, she's a badass bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so that's how
She's
I looked
tough.
at her.
She's
She's tough, but she also has a very sensitive and a big heart, I
yes.
feel.
She gives to every single
I do feel
person.
you have a bit, like Abby, you have a very big heart. I do feel like that about you.
And here's, we'll kind of wrap this up on Abby, but a lot of people say that she is such a horrible woman. Obviously, so
Eh,
much more love that we don't see. But you wouldn't be in this business with children unless you loved kids. And I
exactly.
said to her
Yeah.
one day a couple years ago, it's not too late. You can have kids. You could do that. And she said, Michael, I've raised thousands of kids.
Aw.
This is these are my kids. The
Yeah.
kids that are on the
She
show that
looks
don't even talk to her anymore, those she still considers to be her kids.
That's nice.
You
Yeah, so
know?
she never I think people just had misconstrued like what was going on.
Listen, there was a lot of ugly there on all sides, for sure. And I'm sure you realize that too, being on a
Obviously with me
show,
too,
because
like,
you're trying to like build this family, but you're all kind of being pit against each other. But that's the business. That's
let
what
me
you
let
got to
me
do.
tell you something.
That's why it's your job.
If half of the world had a camera on them 24/7, they would all be scrutinized.
A
I
good
said
example.
I say this all the time.
Yes, a good example is we were supposed to record yesterday.
What'd you
Everybody.
say?
We were supposed to record yesterday,
Yes.
and things
I
changed,
had to film,
and that's okay.
so I went to go film.
That's okay because you're responsible. You have,
I didn't want to, but I
duties,
did it.
but you did it,
But I did my job.
You did your job. You showed
I
up and you
tried.
bared it all, I'm sure.
Oh, it was a mess.
Yeah. So
But
you're
it
shooting
got better at the end. Thank God.
this is 7B that you're shooting right now.
Yes.
So we're not
7A is airing right now.
yeah,
Why
so
7A and 7B? I don't know why the fuck they do that, but it should be 8. I don't know.
that's what they did with Dance
A little
Moms too.
weird. A little weird, but
Well, when shows are so successful, they want to get as many episodes packed into a season as possible, right?
that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, more money, but if you would do 8, you'd be able to negotiate more money.
Oh, okay. So
Putting that out there.
that's a really good
Oops,
point
should I
though.
not be so honest? I'm sorry.
No, but Abby probably would say the same
I'm so
exact thing.
sorry. No, I'm not.
No. I mean, listen,
I'm
I'm
being
sure a
real.
lot of people, including the entire cast, would probably agree with you on that, right?
Yeah, why we signed that, I have no idea.
But
It
hey,
is what it is. But listen, like I said, one more thing. If everybody in this world had a camera on them,
Oh my God.
like me and Abby do, or anybody that's in this reality world that has like hate or whatever. Let me tell you something. I say this a lot. You guys would all be fucked with. Like you guys would have
Yeah.
ice thrown at you if you like. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect in this world. None of us walking this earth. None of us are perfect. So we all fuck up at some point. We all have to learn life lessons. And I really truly feel like, we're on this earth for a certain amount of time and we're human. Humans fuck up. It is what it is. But when you keep like looking at somebody as that person that was like from 10 years ago, oh, that's the same person. People change every like year. So like you learn more things in one year, you grow, you grow, like you learn. And you can go to therapy, you can learn from that. You could just have like something so crazy like Abby did, like with the wheelchair and everything. Like having to be in a wheelchair is like crazy. Like I feel bad, and I would not want to be in that spot. But like, listen, we are all gonna get old and one day, and like, you never know what's gonna happen in life. Life is fucking short. So I suggest, and I'm trying to do this myself, love each other. Give each other love. Enough with the online hate, all the bullshit I read on Reddit about like Angelina is unhinged. I'm unhinged. Really? No. You don't know what the fucking I don't even know what the hell you are. Like, who are you?
Reddit's a scary
It's
place.
disgusting, Reddit. I fucking hate it. I think there's too much like disgrace on it and like just like degrading, like hate on it. It's like we need to love each other. I think COVID really up a lot of shit.
Oh my God. Yeah,
It's
I don't know.
gross.
I mean, obviously everybody had different situations. You obviously were going through a lot during
Oh,
COVID.
I hated it.
I low key loved it because I was trapped with my family and we had like a really, we have a really good unit, so I'm
I
very
didn't have that.
blessed. Yeah, so
I
I
had
don't
the
mean to
worst
say
part
that.
thing of my life.
Yeah, you signed your life away.
Oh yeah, you signed up for this to get what? Like hated on and
Death
like
threats,
death threats and like, oh, I hope you get
stalking.
stalking. I hope you get cancer. Like really? Like no one ever signs up for that. Just because I'm on a reality show and I'm supposed to give like you guys my life doesn't mean that I should be getting hated by you guys
Yeah.
by any means. Even if you think I and another thing, even before I was ever on TV, I never went and wrote to a celebrity and was like, I don't like you. Like it's just weird.
You have to take the extra time
So
to do
weird.
something like that.
It's so weird.
I just don't understand.
Why do they do that? Like,
I
what is
guess
wrong with people?
I guess insecurity. I guess
They're in their basement, like you in keyboard.
a, and you know what? A lot of the times it's kids, which is even
But
worse.
that's terrible. Like,
Yeah.
if that was my kid, I'd be like, no, because that's like
Well, nobody looks.
that's
Nobody's
true. Well,
monitoring.
if I ever have a kid, I'm monitoring my kids. It's sad. It's sad that
It
we have
is
to talk
sad.
about it in like this way, but like it's life. This is really what's going on in the world today.
Yeah.
There's so much hate, and I hate to be like talking about the negativity, but this is like real shit going on.
Hmm.
I don't even like the news anymore.
Oh, I can't
I
watch.
can't watch it.
After COVID, I cannot watch the news.
It's a disgrace.
No matter what you feel, either side, you're always wrong. Everything is horrible. No matter what side it is,
Everything
everything is
right now,
horrible. I'm like, right
especially
now, both of our options are just terrible.
everything's fucking terrible.
Um, so I just don't watch. All I do, honestly, is just work because that's just my life.
Better off.
Yeah,
Honestly, you're in a safe haven that way.
yeah, obviously between my 9 to 5, between all my other stuff, obviously now our new project and stuff, and it's
You and Abby,
yeah, it's better to just be productive.
it is. What's going on, Angelina Army? I just wanted to say hi, and I also want to take a minute to talk about an amazing nonprofit animal rescue organization based in Monmouth County, New Jersey. Their mission is to provide care, comfort, and compassion to animals in need while finding them loving homes and families. They're called Shore Saves. It's 100% volunteer run and 100% donor funded for their efforts, so community involvement is imperative to their success in helping these animals. They offer adoption and fostering services as well as different fundraising events to help fund their amazing cause. I personally love their merch they have on their website, and just knowing it all goes to their efforts and makes it even better for me. They all accept supplies, donations. If you have a baby that has passed on and isn't in need of the supplies anymore, or if you just have an overstock one day while shopping, Shore Saves can utilize it for the animals they help each and every day. To learn more about different events they have coming up, or to make a simple donation, which is amazing if you guys can do that, please visit www.shoresaves.com. Again, that's www.shoresaves.com. I'm so excited to take Peanut to one of their Paloozas in the future and support. Join me and let's help these animals find a good home.
Like, I just watched Handmaid's Tale, though.
I heard about that show.
Have you not watched?
Wait, is it really like crazy? I think
Okay.
Snooki watches it. She
Okay.
always talks about it.
Well, Nicole, if you liked it, I'm like, we need to talk because
She does.
didn't
Nicole,
watch
you
it.
love it.
I did not watch it for a long time because I felt that it was a little triggering. I used to watch like CSI, what other shows? Like all those different shows
Yeah.
that show abuse, show all the stuff that
Dateline?
yeah, no, not Dateline.
I watch Dateline.
Yeah,
I don't know
but just
why I watch that.
negative.
Like,
You
the
know, like
fuck?
hearing about like women being hit, women being raped, and
It's
I don't want to
crazy.
watch that. So I didn't watch Handmaid's Tale for a long time just because I thought that that's what it was. Oh my God, Ange, you have to watch
What
this
is it
show.
about? Like, give me like a
Okay,
synopsis.
it's okay. A
Like a little,
synopsis
a tiny one.
without spoiling anything. Religious activists basically designate terrorist attacks to happen on the United States. And then they capitalize off of that and then take over the country.
What the fuck?
And like, not like, sweet, like, let's go to St. Patrick's Cathedral and have a nice Christmas mass. Not like something sweet, like to the point where women are not women, women are property.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And if you're not fertile, you're killed because you're not useful.
Oh my. How would they know if you're fertile or not?
I don't know.
They
I don't know.
check you. They check you.
Yeah, probably. And
Could someone check me to see if I'm fertile?
well,
Fertile myrtle.
yeah. Well, okay. Really quick.
I'm so stupid.
But anyway, people out there that love Handmaids, it's basically
Nicole?
like where people get assigned to a house where the man will use this woman as a vessel for a pregnancy.
For sex.
Yes.
Just to.
And just to create a child.
And what if it's a girl or boy?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But that child is then given to the man and the man's wife. The man's wife does not carry the pregnancy.
Wait, what?
So this handmaid, basically like a housekeeper, that is just being used to produce a child,
That's why
carry it. They take it away immediately, and then the handmaid goes off to somebody else.
So
they're being raped.
They're crying and they're like, "Oh my God, I want my baby." Like, do they?
Well, I mean, everything, all of the above. And I can't say.
Are you watching? I have to watch this.
Well, I mean, listen.
That's sad.
It's triggering. It's triggering.
It's going to trigger me.
It's definitely triggering, especially assault victims and stuff. So obviously, do with it what you may. But
I heard it's a big show, though.
I cry. I could cry just talking
about
really?
it. I gotta watch this.
Jackson, my boyfriend, he has seen me through a lot. He has never seen me cry.
And he's like watching you cry while you're watching
like he's seen me sob.
He's probably like, "What the fuck?"
And you just get so invested. So highly recommend.
Wait, what season are you on?
So they didn't just drop. The latest season is season 5, and they're working on season 6, and it's dropping.
I'm gonna have to watch 5 seasons of this. Like
you'll get through it in a month. I swear.
No, 1 month.
It took me maybe 3 weeks.
Did you watch Wednesday?
I did.
Did you like it?
Like 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I like that a Lady Gaga song went viral because of it.
She became big. A
little too big.
Wait, what about Beetlejuice coming back out?
Yeah, I get that.
But I want Johnny Depp to be in it. It's like, is he in it or not?
I don't know. Johnny Depp is. There's a lot of.
I heard he's going to be in it.
Well, after all the Amber Heard stuff,
because
it's like
Winona Ryder was his ex.
I really don't know.
I love Beetlejuice.
I love Johnny Depp.
I love Johnny Depp.
That whole thing was so ridiculous, by the way.
I'm sorry. Like, if he did drugs, whatever.
Well, when you're in that kind of fame, you don't know
I
what
he's still hot. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, he's Johnny Depp.
If I ever met him, I'd fuck ass out. I'm just telling you right now, that's one
Johnny
celebrity.
Depp, you hear that?
And Ben Affleck, I'd be like, oh,
Well, you got to get through J
Michael.
Lo. Got to get through J Lo to get to Ben.
Oh, J-Lo, I pants too. Honestly, I didn't just say that. Excuse me.
She just said that.
I'm
It's
so
okay.
sorry. I didn't mean
It's
that.
extended for the Patreon.
It is
The
what it
Patreon.
is. You
Yeah,
know what
it's
I'm
fine.
saying?
Yeah.
But Ben Affleck, I met Leonardo DiCaprio,
You did. How was
and he
that?
was sitting with me, talking to me for like an hour.
No, really?
Yep.
Where was this?
In LA. It
Okay.
was me and the whole cast. This is run season 2.
Family vacation.
Nope.
Oh, back in the day. Okay.
He had a hat on, low.
Still does.
We went into the VIP, and I go to sit on the ledge, and I'm like, oh, I go, hello. He's like, hi, Angelina. I'm like,
He knew your name.
Jennifer Aniston knew my name. I can't speak. I can't speak right now.
How
That's
was
how
Jennifer Aniston?
she got up out of her chair and hugged me.
Wow.
Hi, Angelina. I'm like, hi. And
And
like,
that's interesting because I feel like a lot of people say Jennifer Aniston is not that kind.
she was very kind to all of us.
Okay.
And Seth Green was a nice guy.
Great.
It was like we went to some like puppet, the little puppet
Yeah.
from MTV. Like I guess she knew Jennifer Aniston knew the director of that
Yeah.
puppet guy. Remember when the one with the cigarette in its mouth, the dog on
I don't,
MTV?
I don't
We walked the red carpet of that, and like we went in. I'm like, is that Jennifer Aniston? I'm like, no. And she just got up. She just like said hello to me, and she knew my name, and I almost like died.
Wow. That's,
She was
listen,
sweet.
Jersey Shore,
I don't know
relevant.
who the fuck she was mean because she was nice to me. It's Leonardo DiCaprio, sweet as fuck.
Okay. You heard it here on Hello.
I honestly think he's a very nice guy. I mean, he was so like into just talking to me, and like Jay Wownsookie, like, and I was like, and they were with Lindsay Lohan and her mother.
Oh, so this was after you had filmed season 2, so you weren't really hanging out with them.
I mean, we were all together. We all went
So
to.
did you have to do
It was called
press?
Las Palmas. That's what the club was called. I
Okay.
don't think it's open anymore,
Did
but
you have to do press for season 2
with them,
with them
yes.
after all the
Yes, I had
help?
to pretend I was still in the house, and they had to sneak me out of the back and go into and have umbrellas to put me
Oh,
into the hotel, and then they had me walking around with the cast, um, pretending to still be
wow.
filming when I wasn't.
Because you had filmed the whole season
I was like two
before.
weeks like shy of wrapping
Wow.
of season 2 when I left.
I feel like that's, well, that's fucked up. But I
It's the
mean,
most fucked thing.
I just feel like people don't know that. That's
It was
crazy.
2 weeks shy, like not even a week and a half, and I would have wrapped with the rest of them. But I was
Wow.
like, I can't take this shit anymore. Like I'm out.
Oh.
And then she was like, "Don't leave, Sally Ann." She's like, "Don't leave, don't leave." I'm like, I mean, we had a whole
Did
conversation.
you have an option to come back in season 3?
No, she already had Dina pick. She already no. I guess
Wow.
she had Dina on her mind,
You had
and
left twice also.
she told me, "Do not leave. You're gonna make a mistake." And I'm like, I don't think I'm making a mistake. Well, Sally Ann, you were right. I tell you this all the time. I shouldn't have left. But when people say I get kicked off, no, I did not. Um, there's no way I got kicked off. I left 2 times on my own, willingly, because I of different reasons. First for a guy, second because I couldn't deal with the bullshit. But besides the point, um, I didn't get X to come back the third, and then Dina came in, which she is now one of my very very dear friends. Love her. My drinking partner as well. One of my
And
meatballs.
she delivered.
She delivered and she did well, I have to say. And it wasn't until they renewed the series until I got asked back. And I was on the treadmill at LA Fitness.
We got to go more into
And
this
I
on
was
another episode.
manifesting this shit. So I'm
Yeah.
manifesting. I'm like, I'm going to be back on the show if they fucking put it back out. All of a sudden, I'm walking. And I get a call. Sally and I'm like, what the? I'm like, oh. I'm like, hello? She's like, Angelina. I'm like, hi. What the hell are you doing? I haven't spoken to her in years. And she was like, well, we're gonna renew this show. We're gonna put it back out there. I just want to ask you, would you want to come back or no? Is that like off the table for you? I'm like, Well, it depends.
Because Sam didn't come back.
Yeah, and I was with Chris at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and then the next day they called me. They're like, "Do you want the good news or the bad news?" And I was like, "Give me the bad news first, because that's how I roll." It's like the bad news is you're not going to get paid. And I'm actually out to dinner with Chris at this point. I'm looking at him from across the table. They don't want to pay me. And then I'm like, "What's the good news?" And they're like, "Well, we want you to come back and see how you do." I'm like, "Okay, let me think about it. I'll call you back." Okay, one of the producers. I'm like, "Well, they're not going to pay me." He's like, "Do you really want to do that and not get paid?" I'm like, I don't know if I should do that. That's weird. I feel like I should get paid, but I feel like I want to get my foot in the door again. I just want to put this out there. I actually really went back just to make amends with them.
Mm-hmm.
So the pay to me really didn't matter at that point. It was like I needed to make amends with these people. It was killing me.
You didn't expect, well, you didn't know
Yeah.
that you were going to maybe become a next regular
I
cast
did
member.
not. I
You
did
just
not.
kind of went maybe like to be there for the opening, get a little bit of
Maybe just make
attention back in your
a
way. Yeah.
cameo.
Yeah.
I was not told anything. And I they actually went to the Bahamas, but when we were out to dinner, all of a sudden Jenny's like, "Well, I just want to say, like, we love that you're here, and we are going to end this vacation with just us, OGs, whatever. I forgot how
Yeah.
she put it. And unfortunately, you're gonna have to go home." And I'm like, and they thought I was gonna flip out.
No, you didn't care.
I said, "I loved being with you guys," and they were like, and I was like, "Thank you for like." you know, making amends with me. And like, I just loved this experience. And we did cheers and
Yeah.
I went home and the boys put the garbage bag, like
Yeah. Yeah.
the runway, I mean, the red carpet for
Uh-huh.
me, but it was hefty bags.
Yeah.
It was garbage bags. And, it was just a great experience. And I didn't care if I got paid or not, honestly. Like money to me was not an object here. It was like me and like just making amends with with the fam. And
Mm-hmm.
that's really why I did it. And look at what happened.
Here
Then
you are
now
carrying the
I got
show.
casted to come back on the next one, and forever I will stay.
Okay. So that's a good that's good
I
to
didn't mind
teach
not getting
people.
paid, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, gotta do what you can, and obviously good things may follow.
Sometimes you got to do things without pay, and then you will see, you know, a great thing afterwards. It's like, but it's like I really did it because I like wholeheartedly, like I felt I felt like a piece of my heart was missing for
Hmm.
so many years watching them. Like I really didn't want to watch the show. I tried not to, but like I would see like clips of them and I'm like, man,
Could have been you.
I was like, damn it. I was like, I really want to be like around them again. And like we had like a bond no matter what. Like we experienced something that nobody else can say that they were experienced. And for me to like not be part of that anymore, it sucked. It sucked for a long time. It really sucked the life out of me. It really did. So I was just happy to just be around them.
And listen, season 1 and 2, obviously the whole series, amazing, amazing, huge ratings, did so well. Season 1 and 2, those are everybody's favorite of the
Hmm.
original series, which
Hmm.
you were there for.
I mean, I was a block and a half.
Yes, that I didn't know what a
The
block was
fuck,
until I
man.
watched Jersey Shore. A lot of people out there, I'm
Damn.
sure, people at least my age too, like I'm sure you didn't know what a lot of stuff was until Jersey Shore. I didn't know what DTF meant.
Down to fuck.
Yep, did not know what DTF meant.
I'm dying.
Um, but I think that I'm just proud of you as a
Thank you.
friend, you
I
know?
just, you gotta start somewhere. And I didn't even know if I was gonna. I didn't give a shit. I just
Yeah.
went there with great intentions. Period. On my way there,
Oh my God.
I
Yeah,
was.
we got to get into that. That's a whole
Oh
episode we got
my
to do.
god, dude! I was like, they're gonna hate me, and they were like, and Nicole's like, who cares? I fart all the time, and I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, and people like love the period thing. People were DMing me saying I shit envelope while I'm driving, and I'm like, there's a whole community of period out there. I'm like, I fucking love you guys. So to the peer community, I see you. We get it. People are like what the period?
Again, another thing I didn't know
Oh,
what it
well,
was.
because like I don't really think men really know about it, but like women kind of like obviously.
Yeah, yeah,
But we'll get into that at
yeah.
another time. But that was I thought they were gonna never want to talk to me again. Well, I guess it made them want to talk to me more.
More.
That's how I
Oh,
left. I
oh.
came in and fuck tornado Angelina came in, period, with a bang, and then left. Well, was told to go home, and I was fine with it. I think they really did think that it was a test. I feel, and I actually I was good. I was like I didn't get mad. I was mature. And I have to tell you, my resilience at that point, I was like, okay, I understand. Would I have liked to have went on that trip with them to the whatever resort world, Bimini?
Nobody remembers.
I don't remember, but
Respectfully,
I would have
nobody
liked to go on
remembers
a
that.
yacht or something. But you know
Yeah,
what?
the yacht I remember, yeah.
I was just like, they're never gonna put me on the show again. I just period. But that actually made like the best like episode ever.
Ever.
They were running cover. Like Ron was
I
like,
mean, the tattoo you gave, um,
oh, the dirty hamster one with me peering. He probably still has that. Actually, he does.
that's
I
some
think you should
tea.
get rid of that now.
Before the tea gets too crazy, next week you're going to be doing a Q&A with fan questions from
I
Patreon.
love
Yeah.
that because
So,
it's going to be coming straight from the
yep.
fans, and I'm going to be answering them. I love like talking straight to them and having them talk straight to me. So, and I want to answer all their questions. If it's a little crazy, I'm not going to answer them respectfully. Right now, yeah, in certain things I can't really answer, but most of the things that you guys will ask me, I will answer. Especially with the father thing, I'm open and honest about that right now. It's airing. Things that you guys, if you guys ask me questions about stuff that's going to happen on this show that's airing right now, I can't say. So you got to watch out for that.
And you're going to do like fan Q&A episodes like every now and again.
Yeah,
Like it's going to be a thing.
we're going to do a lot of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll help me. You'll be here with me doing
Hell
it.
yeah. I just, before we go, I got to say I'm so grateful that I'm involved in this with you.
I'm grateful you're here with me and doing it with me.
It's just
I'm
funny.
grateful for you.
Oh, well, I love
You
you.
like did all this. Like this, by the way, Michael David did all of this for us. Like for not even for you. Like not even
No.
like for like you manifested it. I totally didn't even remember that you manifested that. Like
Yeah.
holy shit. And then I manifested it and we're here. And like you've been a dear friend. We lost touch for a little bit because of
Mhm.
my own. See, I think like I lose touch with people not because I mean to,
No, no,
but because
life
I go through so
happens.
much
Yes.
and you're so mature for your age. Like, can't
Can
believe,
I tell you how many people have, not to my face, but been like, he's not friends with Angelina. He's full
well,
of
it's lies, fake news.
Yeah.
Look
But
at him here with me, actually.
I'm excited for you because I think that this is going to be a really good medium for you. Podcasts are raw and authentic, and that's exactly who you are.
That's what I
So,
am. That's what I try to be. I try
yeah.
so hard to be like so raw and authentic. Sometimes lately, I've been just trying to not not say as much because I'm a little frightened. But because I don't know, you never know what can happen. But I'm trying to keep the peace. Trying to keep the peace right now. A lot of shit on in my life. I just lost my grandmother, my dad's stuff. It's a lot of going on. So I'm just grateful for you as a friend, for you being here, like helping me with all of this. I mean, he literally made the art. You guys are gonna see that. The art's amazing. I can't wait to
I
show
mean,
it
you
to you
look
guys.
gorgeous. It's not really it's not that hard to sell you, but
Thank you. But I mean, listen, it's edited.
oh, please.
I edit my guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We all edit all of us.
Facetune, not sponsored.
Whatever,
Facetune, we
man.
are all Facetune connoisseurs in this world. And it's, you know what? It's
Like
what
what the
makes you feel
fuck?
confident, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yesterday I posted a picture of myself with Versace pants on. People like you look like a Kardashian. That doesn't look like you. You look different on TV. Okay, that's great. I already know that I don't look like that.
The amount of people that say you look like a Kardashian, I'm like, I would take that as such a
No,
compliment.
but some people say like
Oh,
you're
like
trying to
fake.
and then like why don't you look like that on TV? Because it's like we don't have the beautify. Like the Kardashians on their show, they have like the
They
filter.
have a filter.
What
Yeah.
the? I
I
want
love
the
it.
filter.
Yeah, they get the Hulu
Can
edit.
I have the filter, please? Because the HD is a little too much. It shows every pimple.
Well, That's why the world is obsessed with you guys, because it's so
It
real.
is what it is. You guys gonna see a different face on TV, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna edit my. It is what it is, and I'm always gonna edit my shit. I don't have to edit it so much. Maybe I do a little too much. Maybe I should start
We
ta-
all do.
reeling it back a little bit.
We all do.
But I will. I will. I'll try for you guys.
Confidence is key.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you. So thank you guys so much for watching me and Michael David Hello Podcasts. And next week is going to be Q&A with the fans. I cannot wait for it. See you guys then. Hey guys, thank you so much for listening to Hello with me, Angelinas. As always, be sure to subscribe and leave us a 5-star review and head over to patreon.com/AngelinaMTV for extended uncensored episodes where you can win fun goodies like signed headshots, note cards from our recordings. Follow us on Instagram at Hello Podcast for extra tea. And there's a lot of tea on there. Just letting you know, you guys are going to want to hear it. So follow me there. See you next time.